our life. We don't really have a day off from it.
Sometimes a 16-year-old kid is going to fall asleep at the wheel, drive through the fence and crash into your nursery.
It's a lot of work, but it's so worth it.
Connor, your place looks like the idyllic life. You live on a farm / nursery, your house is on your property, your customers come to you, everybody loves the fruit trees. What do we not know about living that kind of life, living on your farm, living on your property 365 days a year?
It's as simple as those Instagram versus reality type little sketches that people do. The reality is there's a lot of things that go wrong. Being a business owner just means that you're responsible for 1,000 times more things than you are as an employee. Sometimes you have a slow month, especially when you have a business model that's not a cash flow model. The unpredictability is also kind of what makes it fun sometimes.
The bigger the blessing is the bigger the responsibility, risk, and involvement in what we do. This is our livelihood here. Everything that we build up is part of our life, and we don't really have a day off from it, but it's so rewarding that some of our work feels like play. There is, a lot of risk with everything that we grow, keeping track of everything.
Sometimes a 16-year-old kid is going to drive through the fence and crash into your nursery, and you have to deal with that while you're away on vacation in Michigan, across the country. Last weekend we had a really windy day. One of my larger trees fell over and smashed some new grafted mulberries that I had already pre-sold. Lost a few of them and had to replace those. Luckily I had extras and backups, but if I hadn't limited the amount of pre-sold trees that I released, then I would be screwed and I'd have to return people's money. If I wasn't used to having to withhold stuff as a nursery that sells rare trees, then that would have been a mistake. Sometimes you have a lack of labor force, you need more employees, and then sometimes you have too many employees and you have a slow month and all your profit goes out the window to get them paid. There's been times where I've found the perfect equilibrium of good number of employees for the amount of work that we had, and everybody knew what they were doing, and then eventually something happens and something shifts and one or two of them have to step away.
Directing employees around, taking care of customers, scheduling things, it can become overwhelming, but we just constantly get through one day at a time. It seems to always just, every day is a full day. We never know sometimes what the day is what's in front of us. We may have a plan, and then, people show up here to us, or opportunities or jobs show up, and we go with that. And
it's important, if you start a business, that it's something you actually like, not something that just makes enough money, but it's got to be something you enjoy, because even though I love what I do, the work never ends. You have to know how to do every single little aspect of the business, and you have to know how to train people on how to do those things. It's definitely an uphill battle, but obviously with high risk comes high reward. But yeah, there's ups and downs. Your paycheck is not consistent every week.
Wouldn't want it any other way. Like I'd rather have the the constant work and the rewards of that to building up something for my family than to feel like I'm working for somebody that doesn't care about me or doesn't even know who I am. Like this is our family's business. Like everything that we sell and do here is also part of our family's creation. It's a lot of work, but it's so worth it.